Welcome to MMA Fancast. We are in the fight week for 247 Brawl in the Burgh 10, and I am joined now by one of those fighters for this coming Saturday, February 5th, 247 Fighting Championship, Awstin Martinez. Awstin El Matador, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I should say you have some people in the background with you as well, so it looks like you're getting ready to put in some more training. If you could scoot a little bit closer just so we can hear you a little bit better. What's it like for you being in fight camp? I should tell everybody that this is your 11th amateur fight. You have a record of 5-5. That's a lot of amateur fights. So what's it feel like being comfortable coming into fight week for you?
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable, man. I mean, I'm always pushing myself to that limit. And I mean, you got to give yourself 110% every time you go training, dude. And it's just, I'm always ready. And it's just something I've been looking forward to.
Now, you've been an amateur and a fighter for a while, and in Pennsylvania, that means that you're going to be fighting three-minute rounds that are advanced amateur rules, as well as your opponent, Edwin Vera. So that's kind of exciting. I've seen some of your knockouts have come by knees and other things that makes me think that you were fighting more under pro rules. What's it like to come back to amateur rules where you can't do head kicks, can't elbow, and can't knee to the face?
I mean, it's definitely going to be a game changer for sure. I mean, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I mean, I know what I got behind me and what I got behind his hands and everything. I mean, so I don't really need my knees or a kick to finish my fighter.
Well, you do have ground and pound on the ground. You do have closed fist strike, just no elbows on the ground. So it is a much different for people that spend a lot of time watching amateur local fights, which I hope people do. Anytime there's things allowed, strikes on the ground, it makes a big difference. Just summarize, because obviously I don't have a lot of amateurs coming on the show with your level of MMA experience. What have you learned? What's it like training where you're training? What have you learned from your 10 fights? I saw on your Facebook profile that you've got a family. What's it like balancing family and fighting?
I mean, it's definitely difficult trying to balance out with my career of wanting to fight and being with my family. I mean, of course, it's family first, but like they understand that this is my happy spot. Like this is my happy place where I want to be at, is train and like finish my career and like just go to the top. I mean, training here for Iron MMA, definitely the best camp that I've ever been at. Definitely the best gym I've been at, hardest gym I've been pushed at for sure. And I'm grateful for where I'm at, and I'm grateful for the team that I'm with and for everything that I got right now.
Well, it's always great to have that attitude, that important attitude of gratitude, as they say, which is important. And it's also great to see an athlete like you. What you were saying is this is your happy place. This is what you love to do. And you prioritize that and do your best to obviously improve your skills. I've seen, I think, all, if not most all of Edwin's fights, because I'm on the commentary team for 247 Fighting Championships, which means I know that he also has heavy hands and likes to throw down. You mentioned having heavy hands. Have you done research on Edwin? Are you trying to come up with a game plan, or is it go in there with your level of experience and just make the fight yours?
I mean, I'm not really like trying to like watch what he has going on and like whatever. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did like see it maybe a couple times, see what he like, where he's comfortable at and everything. And I see that he's comfortable going to the ground and everything. And I mean, my game plan is just to go in there and do what I got to do and just stay on my feet and work my moves and my combos.
Well, now let's get to when you talked about, obviously combo striking, I think takes a while for people to develop. You've been there, you've had a bunch of fights, people can throw a ton of combos on mitts or on heavy bags, or my favorite, Bob,
Yeah.
But then when you get into a fight, a lot of times as a coach, I've had people rewatch their fights and like, I thought I was throwing more combos. It's like, no, you're only throwing one or two. That's kind of what happens. But your last three fights have all been in Detroit. You're a Michigan-based fighter. What led you to come out? I mean, obviously, Pittsburgh, we're going to be happy to have you. 247 puts on a great show. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to kind of see what Brawl in the Burgh 10 has to offer. We have a former UFC fighter headlining the card in Kama. Worthy, obviously, as well as Jeremiah Scott, really high-end pros, as well as debut amateurs all the way up to advanced amateurs like you. So why make the trip into Pittsburgh?
I mean, Pittsburgh they came to me, they messaged me, and I mean, that's how I see it. It's an opportunity to put myself out there even more, let everybody know where I'm coming from and who I am. So like, I took that chance and like, I took that fight.
You know, that's a great mindset to have. I think I see that more and more when fighters get more advanced. You and others who are having a lot of amateur fights, you get to the point of recognizing that you're not always going to be fighting in your backyard. You're sometimes going to have to go on the road. They do have pay-per-view. So hopefully your family, whoever can't make the trip, can watch the pay-per-view. And it kind of gives you that experience of going on the road. Are you looking forward to kind of having that experience of you and your teammates, your coaches, sort of having to do a travel to just kind of get more in the mindset of a fighter?
I mean, the whole team's excited. We're all excited to come to another spot to like I said, to give an opportunity to show what we're about and like where we all came from and everything. So like, we're all excited to come down there and just show everybody what we got.
Well, I'm excited to have you. Thanks for taking time out of your busy, obviously, fight week. Can't wait to meet you with the weigh-ins being Friday and then Saturday, the show. Thanks for talking about your gym, Iron. You said it was Iron Gym or Iron City Gym or
Iron MMA.
Iron MMA, Iron MMA. It's always great to, as a commentator, one of the things I love is seeing how far Pittsburgh can start to reach out. MMA can grow not only for Pittsburgh, but also Michigan. And you've stayed very busy and all that. So everybody who's watching this, 247fighting.com for tickets or for the live stream for the pay-per-view. Can't wait to see you, El Matador, and see what you can do in the 247 cage. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You got it. Have a good one.
You too.